হ্যালো মাই লাভিং ফিউচার ডক্টরস। নাও এই দুটো চ্যাপ্টারের কোয়েশ্চেনগুলো, মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোয়েশ্চেনগুলো দেখে নাও। আমার চ্যানেলে চোখ রেখো শর্ট ভিডিও, লং ভিডিওর জন্য। The primary producers of the deep sea hydrothermal vent ecosystem are A. Green algae, chemosynthetic bacteria, blue-green algae, coral reefs. B. Right answer. Which one of the following is a characteristic feature of them? Cropland ecosystem? Absence of weeds, ecological succession, absence of soil organisms, least genetic diversity. Right answer D. Which one of the following will accelerate phosphorus cycle? Burning of fossil fuels, volcanic activity, weathering of rocks, rainfall and storms. C. Right answer. Secondary productivity is rate of formation of new organic matter by A. Consumers, decomposers, producers and parasites. A. Right answer. Given below are two statements. Statement 1. Decomposition is a process in which the detritus is degraded into simpler substances by microbes. Statement 2. Decomposition is faster if the detritus is rich in lignin and chitin. In the light of the above statements, choose the correct answer from the options given below. A. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. B. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are incorrect. C. Statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. D. Statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. Right answer C. Which one of the following processes during decomposition is correctly described? Catabolism, last step in the decomposition under fully anaerobic condition. B. Leaching, water soluble inorganic nutrients rise to the top layers of soil. Carried out fragmentation, carried out by organisms such as earthworm. D. Humidification leads to the accumulation of a dark colored substance, humus, which undergoes microbial action at a very fast rate. Right answer C. In the equation GPP minus R is equal to NPP, R represents A. Respiration losses, B. Radiant energy, C. Retardation factor, D. Environment factor. Right answer A. In relation to gross primary productivity and net primary productivity of an ecosystem, which one of the following statements is correct? A. Gross primary productivity is always less than net primary productivity. B. Gross primary productivity is always more than net primary productivity. Gross primary productivity and net primary productivity are one and the same. There is no relationship between gross primary productivity and net primary productivity. Right answer B. Detritivores break down detritus into smaller particles. This process is called A. Catabolism, fragmentation, humidification, decomposition. B. Right answer. Match the trophic labels with their correct species. Examples in grassland ecosystem: A. Fourth trophic level, B. Second trophic level, first trophic level, third trophic level. Crow, vulture, rabbit, grass. Right answer A. A2. 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 B3. B3. C4. C4. D1. D1. The amount of nutrients such as carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus and calcium present in the soil at any given time is referred as standing crop, climax, community, standing state. Right answer D. Which of the following ecological pyramids is generally inverted? A. Pyramid of biomass in a sea, pyramid of numbers in grassland, pyramid of energy, pyramid of biomass in a forest. Right answer A. What type of ecological pyramid would be obtained with the following data? Secondary consumers is to 120 G, primary consumer is to 60 G, primary producer is to 10 G. A. Inverted pyramid of biomass. B. Pyramid of energy. Upright pyramid of numbers. Upright pyramid of biomass. Right answer A. Decomposers like fungi and bacteria are autotrophs, heterotrophs, saprotrophs, chemoautotrophs. Choose the correct answer. A. 1 and 3, B. 1 and 4, C. 2 and 3, D. 1 and 2. Right answer C. An inverted pyramid of biomass can be found in which ecosystem? A. Forest, marine, grassland, tundra, marine. Which of the following is not a producer? Spirogyra, agaricus, volvox, nostoc, agaricus. Because Spirogyra, volvox, nostoc, these are chlorophyllous algae. This is fungus, chlorophyll-less. Chlorophyll is absent. Which of the following ecosystems is most productive in terms of net primary production? Deserts, tropical rainforests, ocean estuaries. B. Right answer. 7. Pyramid of number is always upright, always inverted, either upright or inverted, neither upright nor inverted. Right answer C. Which of the following is an ecosystem service provided by a natural ecosystem? Cycling of nutrients, prevention of soil erosion, pollutant absorption and reduction of the threat of global warming, all of the above. Right answer, all of the above. Direction. In the following questions, a statement of assertion is followed by a statement of reason. Mark the correct choice as A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. B. If both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. C. If assertion is true but reason is false. D. If assertion is false but reason is true. Number 1. Assertion. Amount of organic matter synthesized by producers per unit time and per unit area during the process of photosynthesis is referred to as net primary productivity. Reason. Primary productivity is usually high and sustained throughout the year in tropical areas due to abundance of sunlight. Assertion. The loss of biologically useful energy as heat with every energy transfer in a food chain is a consequence of the second law of thermodynamics. Reason. Energy does not remain trapped permanently in any organism. It is either passed on to higher trophic level or becomes available to detritivores and decomposers after the organism dies. Assertion. Herbivores are also called as primary consumers. Reason. Decomposers play a pivotal role in the ecosystem and they indirectly support the producers. Assertion. In a marine aquatic ecosystem, the biomass of phytoplanktons producers at any given time is lower than the biomass of zooplanktons primary consumers. Reason. Phytoplanktons are consumed almost as rapidly as they are formed and thus have shorter lifespans. Assertion. During an ecological succession, the number of species increases, the community biomass increases, and the community's ratio of respiration to photosynthesis also increases. Reason: at climax community of an ecological succession, the rate of photosynthesis of a community is almost equal to the rate of respiration. The process of nitrification involves the decomposition of proteins of dead plants and animals and nitrogenous wastes like urea, uric acid, etc. of animals to ammonia. Reason: nitrogen cycle is a gaseous cycle. Assertion: in nature, the recycling of carbon is essentially a self regulating feedback system. Reason: the reservoir pool of carbon consists of free carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Next, assertion: the function of the reservoir is to meet with the deficit which occurs due to imbalance in the rate of influx and efflux. Reason: human activities have significantly influenced the carbon cycle. Directions in the following questions. A statement of assertion is followed by a statement of reason. Mark the correct choice as A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. B. If both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. C. If assertion is true but reason is false. D. If assertion is false but reason is true. Number 1. Assertion: prolonged interspecific competition causes an increase in the size of the niche of a population. Reason: in such a population, use of a new type of resource will increase through the generations. Next, assertion: temperature, water, light, and soil are major abiotic or physico-chemical factors. Reason: water is most ecologically relevant environmental factor. Assertion: small-sized animals are rarely found in polar regions. Reason: small-sized animals have larger surface area relative to their volume and they have to spend much energy to generate body heat through metabolism. Assertion: predators maintain prey population under control. Reason: predators reduce the intensity of competition among competing prey species. Next, assertion: the epiphytes use the trees only for attachment and manufacture their own food by photosynthesis. Reason: commensalism results in negative effects on the growth and survival of one or both of the populations. Next, assertion: plant animal interactions do not generally involve co-evolution of the mutualist organisms. Reason: evolution of the plants and animals go side by side. Chapter name is Sexual Reproduction of Flowering Plants. Question 1. Which of the following has proved helpful in preserving pollen as fossils? Pollen kit, cellulosic intine, oil content, and sporopollenin. Right answer D. Next, which one of the following statements is not true? A. Pollen grains of many species cause severe allergies. B. Stored pollen in liquid nitrogen can be used in the crop breeding programs. C. Tapetum helps in the dehiscence of anther. D. Exine of pollen grains is made up of sporopollenin. Right answer C. Tapetum helps in the dehiscence of anther. Next, the term used for transfer of pollen grains from anthers. The term used for transfer of pollen grains from anthers of one plant to stigma of a different plant which, during pollination, bring genetically different types of pollen grains to stigma is A. Cleistogamy, xenogamy, geitonogamy, chesmogamy. Right answer B. Xenogamy. Next, a typical angiosperm embryo sac at maturity is A. 8 nucleate and 8 celled, B. 8 nucleate and 7 celled, C. 7 nucleate and 8 celled, D. 7 nucleate and 7 celled. Right answer B. 8 nucleate and 7 celled. Identify the incorrect statement related to pollination. A. Pollination by water is quite rare in flowering plants. B. Pollination by wind is more common amongst abiotic pollination. C. Flowers produce foul odors to attract flies and beetles to get pollinated. D. Moths and butterflies are the most dominant pollinating agents among insects. Right answer D. Answer D. Moths and butterflies are the most dominant pollinating agents among insects. Which one of the following statements regarding post-fertilization development in flowering plants is incorrect? A. Ovules develop into embryo sac. B. Embryo develops into fruit. C. Zygote develops into embryo. D. Central cell develops into endosperm. Right answer, ovules develop into embryo sac. Which one of the following statements is correct? Endothecium produces the microspores. Next, tapetum nourishes the developing pollen. C. Hard outer layer of pollen is called intine. D. Sporogenous tissue is haploid. Right answer B. Tapetum nourishes the developing pollen. Statement 1. Cleistogamous flowers are invariably autogamous. Statement 2. Cleistogamy is disadvantageous as there is no chance for cross-pollination. In the light of the above statements, choose the correct answer from the options given below. A. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are in. Next, given below are two statements. Statement 1. Cleistogamous flowers are invariably autogamous. Statement 2. Cleistogamy is disadvantageous as there is no chance for cross-pollination. In the light of the above statements, choose the correct answer from the options given below. A. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. B. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are incorrect. C. Statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. D. Statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. Right answer, statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. Cleistogamous flowers are invariably autogamous. It is correct. And this is incorrect. Cleistogamy is disadvantageous as there is no chance for cross-pollination. This is incorrect. Perisperm differs from endosperm in being a diploid tissue. Next, its formation by fusion of secondary nucleus with several sperms. C. Being a haploid tissue. D. Having no reserve food. Right answer A. Being a diploid tissue. Next, in some members of which of the following pairs of families pollen grains retain their viability for months after release? A. Rosaceae is to Leguminaceae. B. Poaceae is to Rosaceae. C. Poaceae is to Leguminaceae. D. Poaceae is to Solanaceae. Next, right answer A. Rosaceae is to Leguminaceae. Functional megaspore is an angiosperm, develops into an endosperm, embryo sac, embryo ovule. Right answer B. Embryo sac. Next, in majority of angiosperms, A. Egg has a filiform apparatus. B. There are numerous antipodal cells. C. Reduction division occurs in the megaspore mother cells. D. A small central cell is present in the embryo sac. Right answer C. Reduction division মানে মিওসিস হচ্ছে occurs in the megaspore mother cell. Right answer C. Reduction division occurs in the megaspore mother cell. Next, the ovule of an angiosperm is technically equivalent to A. Megasporangium, B. Megasporophyll, C. Megaspore mother cell, D. Megaspore. Right answer Megasporangium, A.